Get my tunes in. Alright, well, I'm gonna finish my ginger ale first. Ginger ale. Taking a break from that. Gonna concentrate on the fuel line today. Not sure if I'm gonna keep it there or move it down over here. Put the filter there. Put the pressure regulator over here. Have the lines going across and over. Or if I want to have the fuel filter over there, have a line run over there. I don't know. I guess it all kind of depends on what it looks like on the inside. What I got room for. I'm going to grab all my stuff I got in one of these boxes here. I'm going to stick it in there. I'm going to pull it all out and kind of see what's up. Yeah. Alright, this perfectly shaped box appeared around those, and it literally just squeezes in here. Fucking couldn't ask for a better box for what I'm doing. Nice height and everything. So I got all my crap set out here. These are the barn door things I was talking about. Should I be able to use them? I don't know if I will or if I can. I'm gonna zoom out. We'll see if I can use them. They're a lot beefier than what I was expecting. They literally go like this on the inside of a barn door, like an old medieval gate, and then a board goes in there like that. I don't have a gate, but so these guys are for a filter and possibly the pressure regulator. Yeah, over here I got the fuel line and the wrench sitting over here. So, well, basically I'm not even worried about that right now. What I'm looking at is placement of the filter. Looking between these two, I don't think that that's gonna fit in there. I'm gonna unscrew this and see if I can't wedge it in, but yeah, it'd be nice if that fit, but I have a feeling the website was lying to me about the diameters. We'll see. I thought this came in two pieces. It is a solid piece. I'm going to have to wedge it apart to try and get it around this nubby right here. Neither side comes off. It'd be nice, but whatever. This is the one it came with. Should I need to use it? It does have fittings in there as well. I can't remember what the hell these came with. It came with something in here. I think they came with these. But these tiny little screws to hold on. And even just the weight of that. But yeah, we'll see. That barely fits on there. So that would go something like this somewhere on here. I don't know where. Or over here. And I don't know. I don't think that's going to be a thing. I think I'm going to have to end up figuring out where I can put this, like right here. Yeah, and then have to run the fuel line. Cut and redo where the fuel line's going to go. So I got some thinking. This thing here is some cheap shit. Like this bolt is like plastic. It's literally plastic. And the pain on this, I haven't barely even been touching it, and it's already like chipping and breaking. This absolutely did not fit on there, so I will have to be using this. But I might hold off a couple days and buy something a little bigger, a little nicer than this, because this is just like crap. Total crap. Yeah, so we can still do placement. Kind of figure out at least where this guy's going. Might be sidetracked into doing something else today, but at least wanted to get thoughts on this. This came with this one, and this came with this one. I don't know where I'm going to use it or how I'm going to use it, but Alright, so I need to figure out, the only thing I'm really going to be able to do today with the fuel line is figure out where I can go here. I figured out I can reuse this hole, drill it out just a little bit more, and then I can get one of these 832s. Almost fits in there. So I drill it out a little bit more, and I can use that as a backing for this right here. So it's about the perfect size. So I will need to get, I just put that in the wrong pile. I'm never gonna find it. Anyways. Yeah, I'll figure it out when it comes time to figuring it out. So the only thing I can do is that. But then looking at this, I need to see if it'll work with the brake booster in there in the master cylinder. In order to see if that fits, I need to get it painted. It's a little on the dirty side. Shed some light on it. So I'm gonna get it cleaned up first. So it's got a little bit of some kind of rusty schmutz and some grease or something. So hit it with some brake cleaner, let it dry up, prime it, then paint it. I got this guy painted, primed first coat. I haven't done the underside of it yet. Need to take this thing apart. I'm not sure if I need to send this in as a core. I want to see if I can find a new one of these. It still feels good. It's got pliability to it. It's really thin. I thought it'd be thicker than that, but so I gotta get this off, get this clevis thing or whatever this is off of here, and pull this guy off. It's still really new. So I got it out, and I got some brake cleaner. I'm gonna go ahead and clean that. I cleaned this off really good, and I'm glad I did. Really had a bunch of shit on there. So I'm gonna hit up this side of it and let it finish drying while I'm cleaning this off and getting this taken apart. See if I can save that sticker. What does that say? The big reveal. I didn't even know that sticker was on there. Master power. Look at that. Godio. Vida. Listen. That's cool. Get all those numbers, yeah. Neat. This thing's definitely, I believe, I don't think it was leaking. I think that was me fucking around. But, alright. That thing looks brand new. I mean, pretty much is brand new, but hot damn, looks brand new. I gotta figure out if I need to remove that seal. Because when I pulled it off, this thing didn't have a big rubber stopping there like this one. This one does. So I gotta look at some stuff. Also, this has circlips on it. That does not. Other than that, they appear to be the same, but yeah, getting this guy on there would be dope. Planning on putting this towards the bottom. So I guess it doesn't matter which way it goes, up or down. Down just looks cooler, so going down. Yeah, these guys, I need to get them painted. I need to dig through my paint and figure out what I got as far as black goes. So I'm gonna pull this thing down. So it appears though the only stuff I really have that's black-ish is the stuff I painted my car with, which is the black sparkly. It's a little dirty, but you get the point. It's black and sparkly. But this is black night metallic. I have the hardest time remembering that. I've been shaking this bottle up for a little bit. So I figure if this guy, those two, anything else I want to put in the engine bay that's going to be a different color other than the green with a special additive at the end there. I don't think there's anything else I want to paint. thought about painting the brake lines. God, I might do that. I don't know. I think I might do that. Shit. We'll see. Ugh. So I was just pulling these lines off. Figured I had to pull it anyways to paint behind it. So I was pulling the lines off, and I was like, oh, I should probably mark where I need to drill. So I marked this one with a little hole punch. Bam, right in the middle. And then this one, I'm just going to be able to drill that out a little bit. It'll be fucking perfect. Bam. On that there. I got a little bit of luck going on my side with that. Alright, just pulled them off. Let them sitting out here. Grabbed a couple different kinds of sandpaper. Gonna scuff them up real quick. Prime them down and get everything painted. Hinges, brake lines, that thing. I got them nice and scuffed up. Taped off. I think I'm ready. El Painto. Oh, so just got done painting everything. I forgot I wanted to paint this too. Got all the brake lines, booster done up nice, and the brake lines. It's just the front. I haven't done the back yet, or flipped this over to do the other side, but it's the part you can see. Nice and shiny, a little extra thick where the bolts go in. But I'm gonna get this cleaned up and painted real quick. Yeah, it's got this thing all nice and cleaned off, ready to paint it. Then I went to clean the inner plastic piece of it. You can really see the difference in the color, exposed and not exposed. So I get the bend right, and then I went and finished the can of paint. So I haven't decided whether or not I'm going to break out another can, do another coat. I think I got it all pretty good and coated, so probably just keep this nice shiny metallic color. Why not? I'm shrugging my shoulders. I know you can't see it, but I am. I just spent like 5 minutes toying with this, trying to get this and I just can't figure it out. I'm like, it doesn't work. It's because I have it bent literally the opposite way of what it needs to be. I have it bent all the way open as opposed to closed. And this thing's on the wrong side. It needs to be on that side. Well, I got it on there nice and it closes good and everything, but I ended up breaking one of the tabs. It's not the end of the world. I can just use the one side if it doesn't work, but it'd be nice to keep it. Even though I'm probably going to end up not using it at all. But I kind of need it. So I'm hoping that I can at least get one more bend in there. And get the tube in there one more time. Yeah, because once it's together, it can break all at once. Once it's together, it'll be fine. But for now, I need it to hold steady. Check on this stuff. Seems to be in the same order. Alright, so I threw this guy in there really quick, just for reference as to where this guy's gonna live. You can see it settles a bit there, but using that hole as a guide, and that one, I put a little mark right there, and I can see where that goes. Struggles. Struggle. I want that. You live there. You live there. Doesn't quite work. And it kind of would, but they'd literally be touching, so I'm going to see if I can get this thing to go in a little bit more or something. I'm not sure. Alright, so just tighten down a couple bolts on the brake master cylinder. While I was in here, I was taking a peek at the gas line. I believe the top one is there's some kind of return for the evap, something to do with charcoal canister or something or other, and then the main fuel lines right here is big boy. This I might try and recycle that for something. Maybe, I don't know, I'll have to figure out what the K engine has as far as like some kind of evap. But yeah, so anyways, the brake booster, got it tightened down just a little bit here. Got it all set up with this dude to see where my clearances would be. For this guy, and that hole is just gonna be, I think it's gonna be just too darn close. So what I'm gonna do is move it down here just a little bit. Feels a little more flush. You know, looks the same, has the same function. So I think I'll just plan on figuring it right there for the fuel fresher. Yeah, that fuel fresher speculator. This is where the fuel line comes out. Not sure if I should clip this, cut this, and then bend it, or pull it out and then bend it from farther inside where I was in there. Sorry, this lady is just yammering on. I gotta figure that out. It's gonna be the next big one. I'm gonna figure out what this is right now. I feel like I can live without that thing. Not that I need to get rid of it, I just don't. Can't remember what it is. Alright, I probably just put it in a screenshot, but that is the fuel bracket for the line. A bracket comes out, goes in that line. I also just saw a picture of the bracket for the heater thing, so maybe that was gently put away and not thrown into some random box of random shit, which is a lot of what that car the car is sitting in random boxes of random shit. So I tried to keep some of the brackets out. Well, I kept some of them, some of the smaller ones. This one I don't need no more, so I will be getting rid of that, this, that, and that. And I'm going to try and find the bracket for the heater core thing, just so I can quit thinking about it. I was just about to go digging out my box of little brackets, and I glanced over at my box of hoses and saw that I never disassembled it. Look at that, still sitting there, attached to the world's longest hose. Yeah, buddy. Like that. Man, now I kind of want to know if I can bend this bracket up. That would put it too flush, I think. See what I'm saying? Like bend that up 90 degrees, drill a hole in there, and then get rid of this one. I almost did it. I even walked over to the vise over there to get it on there, and then I thought, well, I'd have to cut that little rounded up cornering edge right there. I have to cut that a little bit, and I was like, oh, I don't really want to do that. And then I noticed this clip, and then I remembered that that wire is at a specific length and that clip is. So if I get rid of that, then where that wire comes out, it's going to be a different length, and I'm going to have to mess around with that, and that's going to be a whole nother nightmare. So I don't want to do that. So for now, I'm going to get it off there, clean it up, and see if I need to recycle this part or not on the new one. I can't remember if it comes with it, but we'll see. Alright, get this thing all cleaned up, shiny. Took a lot longer on that than I ever thought I would. Getting that thing nice and shiny. Anyways, so that's on there, so I got that taken care of. As I was cleaning it up, I discovered this has an arrow on it, which is nice. This arrow points this way, and the arrow points that way. It's good, clean fun. Hopefully I got it on there right. I was kind of going off with this one. Its arrow points that way. The arrow points that way. This one was only going on in one direction. So it kind of had to be that way. So, yep. There's that. There's this guy. Still looks like it works. Hello, hello, hello.
Thank you so much for sharing this time with us.
Yep. So, guess I'm gonna bring my brake lines back in. It's getting nice and it's almost time for the kids to come running back home. Yeah. That looks nice. It's exciting to see something, a couple of things on there getting started. So I like that idea of using the same color as the outside of the car, which is non-existent in this area. Yeah. Right, this is the next day. It's a beautiful Saturday, I believe. Doing some tidying up. Brake booster. I tried to figure out how to get the rebate for it. It says on the thing that I can get a rebate. If I send the old one in, it comes with a box. Nice big plastic bag in there, but no rebate form. So I went on the Amazon and they said that the guy had no idea what I was talking about. Something about a refund. He kept talking about a refund. I'm like, no, I don't want a refund. He's like, well, what's wrong with it? I'm like, there's nothing wrong with it. I kept telling him. He didn't get what a rebate was. Even after I explained it to him and asked him to Google it, he still didn't know what it was. But, yeah, so he just gave me 10%. He's like, will that satisfy you? I'm like, I don't really care, man. I just wanted to recycle it, really, more than anything. So now I gotta figure out how to recycle it. Or if I'm going to. Technically it's still good. I can just clean the damn thing up. But I don't think I want to. I don't want to deal with it. I just want to harvest. I can't remember if I bought a new one of these. I think I did buy a new one of these. And then even though this one seems to be fine. Ooh, my labels. This one seems to be fine. But I need this thing. And I need this top piece right here. And then I can throw that in this box and then stick that into the hallway of shit I can't deal with right now. My replacement came for this, and it is threaded. Dun, dun, dun. All 4 of them bolts work. So I got, and of course the pad fell off this one right away. Don't flay. So I have the other one packed up in here, ready to go back. Yeah, I didn't harvest any bolts or anything. Here's some Dremel stuff. Got some cutoff wheels and some grinders. Taking care of these guys. I was using the cheapy knockoff. I got that sitting there for when my buddy shows up. He can see what it is that the goal of what I'm getting to here. Curious as to why they stopped right there and didn't keep going. Anyway. Alright, well, back to putzing around here. These are nice looking and everything. Got them all painted and everything like that. But then I was reading about double flaring and decided that I'm just gonna do custom ones. These remaining 4, I'm just going to do custom. I got stainless steel and stainless steel lines, stainless steel flare nuts on here. Watched a whole bunch of videos on double inverted imperial, not bubble, German, but so I'll be redoing those customly, more appropriate. You still need to drill the holes in here for these guys and for that, and figure out where that clutch master cylinder is going to go. But before I do that, I got to put the pedal set together, which will either be today or tomorrow's. I'm just realizing how dirty this lens is. It'll either be today or tomorrow's, end of the day or beginning of tomorrow's project. Getting that all set up. Also got a new booster check valve left over. I'm hoping I have enough fuel line left over that I can run this booster to wherever it needs to go. These look good, even though they're not painted yet. They will be. I decided that I'll break out that second can when the brake lines are done if I don't want to keep them stainless steel. We'll see if I bother to polish them up or not, but I'm going to keep getting ready for my buddy to come over, and we're going to go over to his place and do some welding. Starting to rain, getting all set up. Oh, hey,
Grab it in there.
Oh,
There you go.
I got all dark in my brain went, oh shit, I knocked the lights out. Too dark?
Yeah, I couldn't see anything.
Well, I mean, this thing goes really fucking dark. They put that one in and hold that one. Or something. Something. Made a mark.
Alright.
Ready? Holy sheep shit.
Let's see.
It's got all that slag on there.
Yeah, but that's not
It's
bad.
better than I thought it would be.
Well, is it still turned on?
Yeah, it's still going. Can you see all right with that?
Yeah.
I'm gonna try it again from the other way.
So you're supposed to make like a weaving motion between two pieces of metal, or like little concentric circles as you go along.
Yeah, I kind of remember that.
I feel like it turned off. The light's not on.
Did I plug it so? Did that come back on?
No.
Might be a safety thing. Can't tell if I'm pushing the button or not.
I suppose I could have popped the circuit.
No. 130 amps? That did it. Every day it worked. Pop the breaker.
Trip the breaker.
Try it at 120. That's weird how I waited until I was done to trip it.
Yeah.
Mighty nice of it. Alright, ready?
Yeah. Look at it. Yeah, you popped the breaker again.
Right through it.
You went right through it?
Water.
Alright.
Yeah.
Well, you might as well unclamp it here.
How does this work? Unclamp it. He must have been like one of them Kentucky cousins or something. Got fire. Yeah, definitely went through.
Well, now I'm dripping water underneath the welder.
How'd you do that?
That's metal on metal.
Alright, so it is the next day. You have to open the door, but it is day out. I'm going to get unpacked from the welding from yesterday. Getting back kind of late. Today I did get a couple new tools and some brake part stuff. Got the stainless steel line. And that is very shiny. So I'm probably not going to need the polish that I got for it. The tubing bender. Got some brake line clips. Kind of fancy looking. This is the polish I got. Might keep it, might return it. I don't know. There's a different kind of tubing bender. So I'd try that out in a couple tight spots. And then for the double flaring, got myself nice little tool. Saw some good reviews on this one, so I figured I'd give it a try. Seems to be a lot easier and better results than using the one I'd normally been using over here. The one I used for the other ones that I didn't even do right in the first place. So this continuing on, I got some wire brushes and stuff coming for the remainder of this stuff over here. I had this out showing him where I was going to put that yesterday, so that can get put away. I'm going to take this guy off, figure out where I need to put my pressure regulator over here, drill those holes, figure out where I need my clutch thing. Basically continuing on with the engine bay prep here after I get a little tidied up. I just grabbed my fuel pressure regulator out of the box here. Over here, set it on there, got it right where I wanted it. Put a little couple punches. Little tack mark there, little tack mark there. I got the appropriate size drill hole for the mounting bracket hole there. Should probably take that off and get a hole punch for the third one now. I think I'll do that and then drill out the 3 holes. Oh, the tip's good. Alright, so I got those guys drilled out. Got the bracket in my pocket. I have to go to the hardware store and figure out what. Switch hands here. Gotta figure out. So I got my holes on like such. Now I have to figure out what kind of bolts I can squeeze through there that are going to be long enough to get through the backside. Which I have to figure out how I'm going to get bolts on that. I reckon I have to remove the upper control arm ball joint thing. This guy, at least drop it. I gotta do it to paint it anyway, so. Plus I want to take it off and clean it off really good. You can see how dirty this guy is. So it's definitely due a cleaning for sure. So I need to take care of that.
Preferred trio and arrangement, piano.
Turn it up, turn it down. But yeah, I was just looking at this clutch reservoir, and what I have in my head, I was gonna put it like right here somewhere. Which I mean, I could. Squeezing, if you look at the bolt holes on either side of the bracket there. How I could squeeze it in right there like that, but I don't really want it right there. In my head it was gonna go somewhere over here like this, but I'm thinking if I put it over here, if it sits right like that, then I can run the tube right down there, which in turn, because if you remember, this tube is super short. It's to come off the brake pedal from right here to here. It's maybe 16 inches. Say 16 inches to get from this hole, brake booster, from that hole right there, just to like right here, somewhere in here. The brake pedal comes off the booster comes off the booster right there, and so that'd probably be about 16 inches. So I have a feeling that's gonna be my best bet. I just need to pay attention to what's behind that. I don't think there's anything other than the bracket for whatever that's the bracket for. So yeah, now I'll place that and figure out my hole spots, drill those, and that can live like that, just right there. Clutch reservoir. Yeah, so there's that, and then I gotta grind these guys down. So yeah, punch that out and see where that gets me. All right, got a little more cleaned off just in time to make some more clutter. I got some steel wire brushes, varying kinds for the angle grinder. Yeah, and then I got a die angle grinder. I've used these DeWalt ones in the past and I really like them. Bosch doesn't make any that I can find in this handheld style that aren't like $3,000. And I got some bits for that as well. For varying things. This guy here, also busting down some of this. We'll see what needs to get busted down further, but and some sanding discs, all for body work inside the engine bay and other things down the road, but finally needed to buy them. Down here I got some welding templates. Do a little practice welding, see if I do any of these. Dice and triangles and pyramids and hook knots, and so yeah, just kind of continuing on, trying to get in the mood to hop in here and start bending brake lines. I got some stuff for it. The tubing bender I have doesn't have, the smallest it goes is 1/4 inch, so, or 5/16 and 3/8 as well, but it's not yeah, it doesn't do the 3/16, which is what I got here, stiff. So yeah, double flaring tool, little bendies and the brake clips. So yeah, now I just need some motivation, clear off my stool, get it in there, and get working. So I decided to take this guy off. I thought there'd be a whole bunch of white paint and stuff back there, but now it's just a little bit of paint, schmutz. Hit that with a brush and see if that comes off. Also, I was looking at this thing. I don't think I can get a drill bit dead onto those, so I might clip them and then grind them so they're kind of invisible. We'll have to see. I'm not sure which clips I'm keeping because now that I'm not going to reuse this, since I'm custom doing new lines, then I'm going to not reuse those clips, so I can get rid of any clip like this clip. It's for the brake line, so I can get rid of that and this. So need to figure out, like this guy right here, I don't need this thing anymore, but I might be able to repurpose it. But the whole point of getting these guys is so I don't need clips anymore. Yeah, I'm excited for that. It's like it never existed. It's like it was never on there. Alright, well, I was going to do some brake stuff, but Amazon just informed me that my flare nuts won't be here till tomorrow. And I kind of want to deal with that all at once and not go bending them and then have to mess them later. So I'm going to switch gears and go back to engine brake prep and try and grind away some more of this rubber stuff, see what I can't get off of here. I'm going to take the brake booster off, obviously, to get down in there. So I think I'll start with that, get this guy off there, take that off. Yeah, and then get ready to attack. Hey, start up the compressor. I'll wait a second. Looks worse than it is.
A generation of Americans who continues to hand off the country. And the next generation.
That ain't bad. Alright, got a little press there. Gonna blow this guy off. Blow off my phone too. And yeah, I'm gonna start grinding out. Doing a little bit of grinding. See what I can do with that real quick. Well, I managed to get damn near none of that before my battery died, but I managed to get a lot of it done. Doesn't look as good as I want it to. Looks fine, but doesn't look as good as I want it to on camera. Looks better than it did. This around here is nice and smoothed out. I haven't done any kind of sanding or anything on it yet, but see, I kind of made it nice and smooth and rounded it out. Real good. Got the rest of these guys, made them nice and smooth. There's a couple here I wanted to get still, but I kind of wanted to focus on this part mainly, which I did. Got this knocked way down. Looks a lot better in person than it does on camera, but I haven't even touched this side yet. So I got a lot to do in there still, but so I'm gonna have to order a couple more of those bits. Shouldn't be too hard to do. And then yeah, not sure what I'm gonna do. In my head I'm thinking pre-cut some tubage for brakes, but I'll have to figure out what I want to do next. I just remembered I have an angle grinder. The whole shitload of pads. So I'm gonna go back over this. I just started over here just for a second. Now I'm gonna go back over what I just did and try and really smooth it out. Alright, well, battery's dying again, so that looks looking way better. Just hitting it a little bit that I was able to. Like I said, the camera doesn't really do it justice, but looks fucking nice. That shit is flush. Not flush, but pretty damn good. Started out with 36 grit, went to 80 grit for a few seconds there towards the end, but yeah, that's crazy. So I'm not going to be ordering those bits. Yeah, but it is getting very cold, so I'm going to head upstairs, take a nice hot shower, and relish in the fact that I have a nice clean bench. Did a little reorganizing, moved some random tools around, and got myself an air drawer now. I had a little bit of an air drawer going over here, but I decided to put the hoses in there and turn that into a drill drawer, so that's nice. I have fun trying to remember where I put stuff. So, yep, for tonight, I think I am packing it up, putting it in. Got a bunch done today, even though I didn't get a bunch done today. I did get my license plate, which I was waiting until the end of the day to open as motivational. There it is. My authentic Japanese license plate. You can even see the dirt where it was screwed in. I thought this was cut out. It's like some kind of like clipping your license or something like that. But over there they actually have one big one and one little one. Not sure why, but there it is. No common Japan with my real one. Dueling Japanese license plates. Alright, time to close up garage and get warm and eat food. Yum. Here's the reverse shot. I forgot I gotta turn these lights off. There we go. Alright. I suppose I should turn this light off or else my camera doesn't work. Alright.